We've all been hearing our friends and neighbors casting their early ballots this election season, and there's been a lot of talk about the safety and security of mail-in ballots. Here to share some facts on the process is Joseph Debney, Executive Director for Charleston County Board of Elections and Registration. Thank you for joining us today. The deadline's already passed to register to vote, but we've got some deadlines coming up. Maybe you can tell us what those are.
Yeah, so our first deadline would be when you need to return your application to us, and that would be Saturday, October 24th. The next major deadline that you need to be prepared for is when you need to actually drop your ballot off. It has to be dropped off to our location by 7 p.m. on election day.
Okay, and I want to get to the whole mail-in ballot thing because that's become extremely, I want to say confusing, but of course it's a point of contention for President Trump because he's fearful that there could be fraud and other dubious things going on with that. But for anybody who's interested in casting their absentee ballot, it's a safe process. It's been done for years. Can you walk us through that process?
Yeah, it is really safe and it's very simple as well. So we can talk about it in two different ways. One is by mail. So if you are doing this by mail, all you need to do is go to scvotes.gov and get an application, or call our office and get an application mailed to you. When you get that absentee ballot application, you're going to just sign and date it and send it back to our office in North Charleston. And as soon as we receive that application, we will send you a ballot through the mail. And we have a whole tracking process that's going to be have instructions in your ballot so that you can follow that process to your house and then back to our office so you can feel secure that your ballot was counted. And on the other side is our in-person satellite voting. And so that opened up on October 5th. And so that was at the North Charleston Coliseum, and it will go from October 5th until November 2nd. And any voter in Charleston County who wants to go vote in person early, they can go to that location. On October 19th, we'll actually have 3 more locations that will come online in Charleston County. And they are the Seacoast Church in Mount Pleasant, Seacoast Church in West Ashley, and the main Charleston County Public Library downtown.
Okay, and what cases can you vote absentee?
Really, the legislature has enacted a law for just this election that allows any voter in Charleston County or in the state of South Carolina, for that matter, to be an absentee voter.
Okay, and you have to choose a state of emergency option?
Yeah, so that will be the option that you could choose. There are other options that you can also choose, but the state of emergency option is specifically allowing every voter in Charleston County and the state of South Carolina to be able to vote via an absentee ballot.
There is one caveat, though, to a mail-in ballot, and that is having the signature of a witness. So is that something that South Carolina does specifically as opposed to other states?
No, we're not the only state that does that, but we are one of the few that do require a witness signature on the back of a ballot.
Okay, and that just ensures that, yes, indeed, I'm the one who is casting my ballot. This is my witness, and that eliminates potential for fraud. Is that it?
That's correct. That was the intent behind that.
I see. Okay. Now, final question for you. Anybody who's interested in becoming a poll worker, how do they go about doing that?
So anyone interested in being a poll worker, first of all, thank you. We need you because absentee voting is great, but we also need people to be here on election day to help facilitate the vote on election day. So they can visit jobs.chsvotes.com, and they will be able to see right on that website exactly what they need to do in order to sign up to be a poll worker.
Okay, perfect. I want to thank you so much for that information. Really good information.
You're very welcome.
We're back after this.